Hello, gorgeous ladies. Welcome to day 3. Something I want to start with today is you cannot be held when you are holding. You cannot be taken care of when you're taking care of everything. And I'm kind of taking this concept of carrying the weight alone and explaining it through the lens of femininity alignment. And today I want to talk about leaning more into that feminine place, okay, that feminine energy that is in its most beautiful place when it is receiving, okay? So the most beautiful thing I've ever heard is that us Gevura women who come from the side of Gevura, when we are receiving, we elevate ourselves to Malchus, okay? Malchus is royalty, kingship, queenship. And when we are in our element, where we're really supposed to be, the Gevura is important, and there's a place and a time for that. We are mothers, we are caretakers, we do have to hold things together. We have a special strength there. But when we are open and receiving, then we are literally like, we're queens. That's why we call it, that's why those words come in so much and why I say them so much. So let's talk about this practically. So how do I step into feeling supported and being able to receive like that queen? So that the steps are, I need to release, okay? Even if I want something to be done a certain way at a certain time, there are things that I'm going to have to put down. Now, some I'm going to hold, some are important, some I'm not going to give over yet, or I'm not going to give over. Like there's a pick and choose here, okay? There's things that I need them to be done a certain way. Maybe it's your laundry, maybe it's your finances. I don't know what it is, okay? Something that you're holding on to, like that it's really important for you, that it's done a certain way. And there are things that there are wiggle room. It won't be the end of the world if they are done a different way, if they are done at a different time. And those things I want you to hand over and give to your husband. And it could also be with things that are very small in the beginning, okay? It can be, there is a process to rebuilding trust. And the first step is trusting. Like literally opening the door before anything happens. Nachshon ben Aminadav, the one who split the sea, he went into Yam Suf, he went into the Red Sea, and when it got to his nose, when he couldn't breathe anymore, then God split the sea, right? So we need to jump in, and we need to open the door and put something down, trust that it will be done, believe that it will be done, and it might not work out perfectly the first time. Your husband might not get it the first time, but you still don't pick that thing up, okay? If he's late, if he missed an appointment, if the garbage is still sitting in the kitchen for a few days, whatever the thing is, if the light bulb is still not up, the mezuzahs are still not checked, hands off. It's not yours. You asked, you expressed, you let it go, and you gave it over to him. I'm going to insert a little tool here. Okay, if I want something done and it's important to me, let's say I really would like this light to be changed. I'm going to say, hey, honey, I'd love it so much if you were able to replace the light today. It's so nice when the room is lit up, and I would really like it to be ready for Shabbos. Period, okay? I'm expressing what I want. I'm also expressing like a thank you for it. I'm telling him how it's going to feel to me, why it's important to me, and I am much more likely to get it actually done than saying, hey honey, can you change the light? Or you haven't changed the light, it's been a month, I'm so frustrated about it already, can you already do it? Okay? So that's a little piece of communication. Where was I? I need to think for a second. Okay, so we were talking about trust and just putting something down and opening the door. So that's what I want to invite you to do today. This is something that we are going to keep practicing, and these are things that really we really need to, if we're putting it down, if we're giving it over, it's very important that you really let go. That like whatever happens, it's going to be okay. And it might sound crazy, but it's actually a huge relief. And when we learn how to do this and we keep doing it, and we do it in the right way, we do have to have the right tools of communication, believing, and letting go all together, then we're going to see our husbands step up, and we're going to start feeling a lot less alone in our day-to-day, because we aren't alone. Okay, ladies, I'm going to see you tomorrow.